Hey everyone, I've been getting a lot of questions from people about carb cycling since I mentioned that that's what I'm doing right now. A lot of people aren't sure what it is or how to go about doing it, so I thought I'd do a video just to let you know what I do for carb cycling. What other people might do or what you might have heard of or read might be a little different. But basically, I have a meal plan that my trainers at Well-Rounded Health and Fitness set up for me. A certain amount of grams of carbs and protein that I hit per meal every day. So basically what I do is I have my regular carb days, and then I have days that I keep my carbs very, very low. So typically what I do is I always eat my regular normal meals, full carbs, on any days that I weight train, and I currently weight train about 3 days a week. So on those days for me, I typically eat about 5 times a day, and my first 3 meals include starchy carbs. So that'll be anything for me, like maybe for breakfast I'll have some oatmeal according to my portion size with a protein shake. For lunch I might have like an Ezekiel wrap with chicken and vegetables in it. And for my third meal, I might have some rice cakes and tuna fish. And then my last 2 meals are fibrous carbs, which are, for me, I try to stick with only green vegetables, but basically any fibrous carbs are allowed with my last 2 meals. So nothing starchy like rice or potatoes or anything like that at nighttime. So that would be my regular weight training days. And then what I'm doing right now is about 2 days a week only right now. I just started 2 weeks ago. I'm doing only on my cardio days, 2 days a week, I will just do very low carbs or no carbs at all. So what that'll look like is really just a lot of protein all day long. I'll do a protein shake, you know, again, 5 meals a day I'll stick with. Protein shake, I might do a little bit more than 5 meals if I'm really hungry. Like today, for example, I had a protein shake first meal, and then for my next 2 meals, I had a piece of chicken with some hot sauce and seasonings on it. And that's pretty much what I'll do. You know, at nighttime, I might have a piece of fish, and then maybe I'll have some red meat to fill me up a little bit more because of the fat, or maybe I'll have a piece of salmon or something with a little higher fat content in there to fill me up a little bit more on that no carb day. So again, it's pretty much protein all day long. I can do fibrous carbs with it. So on my no carb day, I call it no carbs, but it's a little bit lower carbs. So I might still have some green beans at nighttime and things like that. So it really just depends. And again, I'm only doing that 2 days a week right now. So I might bump that up a little bit more as my competition gets closer. We'll see how lean I'm getting. The other way I have carb cycled in the past is doing a high, a low, and a no carb day. So really the only difference there is you have your regular day, your low day, you would kind of cut your carbs in half, and then you'd have the no carb day, and then you would just keep alternating that. So you'll see a couple different ways out there that you can carb cycle. I'll put a link down below for you guys to check out a site if you want to look more into the carb cycling for yourself. Again, it depends on what works best for you. For me, I'm kind of used to it now. It's not as difficult as it might sound. Some things that have helped me, one of the things I wanted to show you is something called Tea-Chino. Really, you could do any kind of tea, but sometimes things like this on your no carb day, you're feeling extra hungry, you know, it ends up being very low in calories, only eating protein all day long. For me, you're talking about, you know, 800 calories, or for anyone really. It's a very low calorie day, so you're restricting your calories ultimately. So adding in some different fluids can kind of help fill you up, satisfy you. You know, I make sure I drink a gallon of water every day. My no carb days to satisfy, you know, my hunger, I might drink even more. I might drink 1.5 gallons or 2 gallons. But this kind of tastes like coffee. It's vanilla nut. You can find it in the tea section. It's excellent. There's no caffeine in it. And you can add a little stevia to it, a little bit of cinnamon, and sometimes my husband and I will make these at nighttime to kind of satisfy the sweet tooth at nighttime. So you guys know I have a big sweet tooth. This can help. The other thing is just having like things like cucumbers or celery, like your very low calorie, no carb, there's like nothing in those vegetables available, kind of already sliced up. I'll cut those up, bring them to work with me that way. when I'm starving and I'm ready to like reach for something I shouldn't have, I've kind of got those there ready to go to snack on and kind of help, you know, fill me up a little bit. So I hope that makes sense and gives you guys an idea of how my carb cycling is looking right now. So until I have my body comp done to find out how lean I am and my muscle mass right now, this is kind of what I'm going to maintain for my diet. And I will let you know how my body comp goes and if I change my diet at all. So I hope this helps answer some questions on carb cycling. And if it doesn't, ask away, and I'll see you guys soon.